Virginia, the pride of my heart. I love you so dearly, from you I'll never part. Always so tender, to you I'll be true. Virginia, I love but you. Virginia, Virginia, the pride of my heart. I love you so dearly, from you I'll never part. Always so tender, to you I'll be true. Virginia, I love but you.
Gentlemen, be seated. Well, Arthur, how do you feel this evening?
Very salutations, Mr. Stanley.
I hear you have a new occupation.
Oh, yes, I prescribe for the horses when they're sick. I ain't exactly the doctor, I only help them. I holds the horse while the real doctor gives the medicine.
Oh, you assist the doctor.
Mm-hmm. The other day, the doctor got a long tin tube and filled it with colic powders and cholera stuff.
Well?
Then he says, now put the tube into the horse's mouth, and when I give you the signal, you blow and blow just as hard as you can.
As hard as you can?
Yes, so all the stuff will go down the horse's throat.
I see.
So it gets me ready.
All ready.
Drew a long breath.
You drew a long breath?
Mm-hmm. Put my mouth to the tube.
Yes, yes. Well, what then?
Well, just then the horse coughed, and I got all the medicine myself.
Harry, do you know that there's a great difference between the songs of the birds and the songs of men and women?
Oh, yes, quite a difference. The bird begins to sing as soon as the company begins to talk, while the company begins to talk just as soon as a person gets up to sing.
Of course.
Yeah, my young lady's quite a vocalist.
Indeed.
Yeah, her favorite song is Would I Were a Bird.
Arthur, Harry seems to amuse you this evening.
Yes, Mr. Stanley, I think that's very funny.
She's 42, weighs 210 pounds. She's a healthy bird, ain't she? Would I were a bird. If you could see her eat, you'd think she was an ostrich. She calls me Birdie. I said to her, don't call me Birdie, for I ain't got no wings to fly with. Just then her father came in, and he says, here's a pair of wings for Birdie. And his leather boots hit poor Birdie, and Birdie flew.
Mr. Collins will sing the humming coon.
Old Ephraim Johnson was the deacon of the church in Tennessee. And of course it was against the rules to sing a ragtime melody. But Ephraim said this ragtime moves my soul. I feel like a newborn coon. And if I can't sing the words, well then I'm going to hum the tune. Was it only tune? Morning, night, and noon. Every time you see him coming, old man Johnson was a humming. By the light of the moon, everyone knew his tune. Now instead of calling him Johnson, they call him the humming coon.
Well, Albert, what have you to say?
Well, Mr. Stanley, we had a funny hen on our farm, but my uncle was so mean that he wouldn't feed it. So the poor hen had to go to the sawmill every day and eat sawdust and shavings.
Sawdust and shaving?
Yes, indeed. And she laid a dozen eggs and hatched them. You ought to see them chickens. 11 of them had wooden legs, and the other was a woodchuck.
Closing chorus, climb up, ye children, climb.
Climb up, ye little children, climb up, the older people, climb up to the sky. Now hang your tent for heaven, go roll at 7-11, climb up, ye children, climb.